the big one is, Mr. Scotty Mac, should you buy Anthem?
So, what's it cost?
I believe it's 60.
So like $59.99 or like
I believe it's a full release price game, and depending on if you want the Legion of Dawn edition, I think Legion of Dawn is $100 unless you have EA Premier. So I mean, there's many different ways to get this game. It gets you the Legion of Dawn skins, the banner, and it got you access into the VIP demo.
Okay, so
from everything we've talked about, initial impressions, that kind of stuff, take away the issues that we had. We understand that these are server issues, and these are going to go away.
That's demo crap. Demo crap. So here's my gut feeling. Okay, so would I pay $60 for this game?
Yes.
If it were just a full implementation of what we just played, with, say, 5 times as many quests, the extra bonus levels, blah blah blah.
Yep.
I might pay $60 for this game. Would I pay $100 for this game? Probably not.
Yeah. So you would go regular edition, not deluxe on this.
However, okay, if between now and then they start to show me exactly what I'm waiting for in terms of storyline, characterization, how big is the world, show me how deep that replay value actually is, show me how entrenched in here's the thing, is this Halo level story, Mass Effect level story? Well, Mass Effect is that's bad. Is it Halo level story? If it's Halo level story, I'm snapping off $100 for this game. I would, without a question, right? We all remember the feeling of playing that first Halo game on the Xbox when you're just starting to go through and Cortana's talking to you and you're trying to figure things out. Like, dude, that's the type of storyline that I'm talking about. If that's in, I'm in.
Yeah, and we really don't know that from the demo, unfortunately. But yeah, for me,
now, we do know that the cinematics are great. The voice acting is good.
Yep.
Right? Like, it was smooth. All of those character cutscenes were good, so I can't complain. So like I'm cautiously optimistic, and it's BioWare, so I'm very interested. If it's EA that's driving, I'm concerned, but if it's BioWare that's driving, they probably have my money.
And to me, I think it's BioWare driving.
Then they probably have my money.
I really do. I think it's BioWare driving this car here. Darren says, personally, I don't believe the Legion of Dawn edition is worth it, but the base game will be worth it if you enjoy a looter shooter that has great gunplay and story. Yeah, carrying forward, the Legion of Dawn edition gives you the complete set of Legion of Dawn armor packs. Yep. Legendary weapon, javelin, gear attachment, and the digital soundtrack. Right. All right.
So basically what we're talking about here then, if the legendary weapon is good, but again, you know what though? Hold on. Okay. So I've bought digital extended major editions of almost every Dragon Age game ever.
Yep.
Okay. Also probably most of the Mass Effect games, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And although those gear things are neat in the beginning of the game and they give you a bit of a bump in the beginning, they do get outclassed very quickly.
Yes,
right?
yes,
so I think that if you are the type of person, so here's the catch-22, right? If you're the type of person that likes to enjoy a game solo, then having those things are really nice because they kind of help smooth out that initial part of the game and let you kind of get to the end game a little faster, and that's great.
Yep.
But if you're playing this game solo, you're fucking cheating yourself.
I know. And I think anybody that wants to play this game solo is going to have a difficult time doing the higher tier content. Yeah, I agree. Kieran says in the chat, I agree that solo play in this game is gross. This is a game that you want to have 3 friends who hopefully play all different javelins, and you jam this game with a full 4 group on voice comms. I think that it's without a doubt the best way to play this game.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I like that it very evidently we saw that there's going to be an alliance system.
Yes.
Which I think is going to add a lot of value. Like I look at those. Okay. So the Diablo 3 parallels, and the only reason I've used Diablo 3 is I know almost everybody that.
Oh, it's okay.
Is,
no,
that I'm
like I said, I watched Saying No to Rage today, and he brought up Diablo 3 a number of times, and that the fact that it had that this Diablo 3-esque feel to it is actually what brought him into the game and made him believe in this game.
But it has it not only from the loot grind aspect, but this is the thing that's really got me.
Yes.
But it's also really from the group dynamics, right? Like there, you really need to be able to play a bunch of different roles, and you need to have a group of people that you can play with, and you can. I'm assuming you're going to be able to level up and do more shit, like earn more points as an alliance, and I think that all of that is really what is going to make this game successful.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
it is at a level which surpasses the Destiny franchise. And I believe that that's going to be a huge key to ensuring the longevity of the
exactly. Yes. Yeah. So I think if you're looking for a looter shooter that is, again, very deep in terms of the combat, in terms of visuals. I mean, obviously the game is visually amazing. Very deep in terms of group play and team play, that you can bring in 3 friends that you want to jam this game with. I think for me, if you've played Destiny, if you've played Warframe, and you've watched the demo, or you've played the demo this weekend, looking again past the connection issues and all that type of stuff, which we know are going to be fixed, and we know that they're on, Anthem for me is 100% a buy. 100%.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's extremely likely that I'll pick this up. Now, the real question is, do you pick it up on PC or do you pick it up on console? Because
that's another interesting. Yeah, that's another interesting one too. Yes.
What has been said thus far?
Yes.
About cross-platform play.
That it is coming after launch.
Because if we're into a situation,
I think it's coming.
If it's cross-platform play, this game is going to be legit.
I think it is coming. It's just something that's not going to happen at launch. They know that the player base wants crossplay, and the best thing about this, and this is another reason to buy it, is that BioWare is listening. They are listening to the community for this game, and they are making changes based on what people want to see. I can guarantee you the open demo is going to have these tweaks and changes that we're talking about. It may not have all of them off the hop, but I'm telling you, if you had, X problem with this, X problem with that, like a list of, like, let's say 6 problems, I can almost guarantee you 3 of them are going to be fixed, because they're listening. They are listening to the community, and they are changing things.
That'll be very telling.
And absolutely will. Yes.
Yeah. And I think that if we start to see that sort of reaction in that short turnaround, like, I wouldn't count on seeing much more other than maybe a couple more story quests, maybe another stronghold, an increased level cap, right? But, like, aside from those things, I wouldn't expect more content, right? What I would expect to see, like you said, are some of these subtle little fixes. Now, but it goes more than just fixes to me. Like, it goes like yes, fix your load-in screens. Right. Fix your login issues.
UI needs fixes, that type of shit. Yeah,
like, that shit's table stakes, right? Yeah. Like that. Like, I expect that to be done. If that's not done, then that's a tragedy, right?
Yeah.
But if they're really listening, and they are listening, and they do things like, hey, let's unlock all of these things, or hey, we heard you, the crafting system seems a little gross. We don't like that you have to do this challenge and that challenge, so we're gonna drop recipes also in your gear drops, and we're just gonna make that part of the game.
I would love that. Talking, right? Just a little bit extra something.
I'm just using as an example. Like, it could be any number of different things. That's the other one too, like
chat box. I think chat box too. Yes, that would be huge.
Like, even if we were to go into the demo, and all of a sudden now it doesn't matter how far away you are, you can see the little icon of your party no matter how far away they are. Yeah. Like, if that's in the demo, dude, like, snap down goes my money, right? Because now I know you're listening. Now I know you're doing what you need to do. Like, let's go.
Yeah, and I think you'll see that from BioWare. And again, I think we have seen that BioWare is very much driving this car. And for me, the EA, the oh my god, it's EA discussion of why you should not buy this game should be done. It should be done. To me, it shouldn't even be a thing.
Yeah, Jeremy had the point in chat too. Like, EA is on such thin ice right now.
Yeah.
That if they go back on their word or change anything at all, they're gonna get murdered.
If they even look at this game the wrong way.
Yeah.
If they even look at this game the wrong way, they are going to get destroyed by this community.
Well, not only that, I think it'll actually be the last time that a company of BioWare's clout or any of those types of games go to EA in terms of production.
Exactly. I think the world, the gaming world, is watching what happens with Anthem, because I think there's a ton of people out there who are just waiting. They're like, okay, they're gonna put loot boxes in this. They're gonna put loot boxes in this, right? And there's people with the friggin' pitchforks waiting for them to put loot boxes in this game, and then turn around and say, "Hey, I told you so. You dropped $60, you dropped $100 on this game, and I fucking told you so." But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's. Yeah, I agree. There's no sense being a whiner about EA, and I don't think there's any reason to not purchase this game because it is an EA title.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so I think that does it for our initial discussion topics here. We'll move into the main topic discussion and maybe get some gameplay loaded up here. Let's load up our origins and stuff here because we still have an hour of the demo left. So let's move on to our main topic discussion as we transition into some gameplay here, which overall was the demo successful? Chat, I know everybody's been saying lots in the chat there, but would you consider this a successful demo? I mean, did this do what you needed it to do in terms of solidifying your stance on whether or not you should buy this game, chat?
I can tell you that I had no real interest in necessarily buying the game. I didn't really know too much about the game. I'd heard
until your boy Shawnee came on and got on the train and said, "Listen, get on this train, buddy."
Shawnee says, "Hey, buddy, you got to check this game out, and you got to play it." And I did, and I'm very likely buying it.
Yeah. Rooster 2186 says yes, absolutely. Jodad says demos should leave you wanting more of a game, and this definitely, yeah, absolutely, man. I cannot wait till next weekend to see what they give